Hello there gamers, I am Drekop, I play Salmon Run a lot, and I have basically lied to you in the last episode because, guess what, we'll do another one, because we got the next randomizer a bit early and just in time before I started anything new here, so you know what, let's just throw it in and right into a game, and there are some things to talk about for sure. Yeah, this will actually be the last episode or episodes of the season. Might actually just make this 2 and go all the way to 4,000. Let's see how we start. Oh, that's a lot of weapon batches there, the right one. Wildcard weapon this time is the Grizzco Brella, by the way, I'm sure we will see it soon. No one has it yet though. Anyway, this is a good comp, I'll hold ZR things. Most of them are good as well. What is that? I've done the lessons a bit sooner than I actually did. Oh yeah. I miss all of that. He is following someone else. I'll undershot then. To make sure to not die to the floppy there. Just a little bit scary. Check now. Missed the X somehow. I'm still any Drizzler's worst enemy. Ugh. Still got it. I did get my silver Drizzler badge rather early for a reason, and that is the reason. Every Drizzler I can kill, I will kill. Not just me. Only got the Grizzco Brella, but I got not Splat Brella. One actually has more DPS now, I do not know, I might look that up between games. There is a lot to say about the Grizzco Brella for sure. We will get to it, the time is right. There's that Brella, we've seen it before. Gets trucks, hit him twice and then ram the shit into him. Ah. Oh, the Ma doesn't want me anymore, sure. Well, hello there, Drizzler. Nice to meet you. Player left. Okay, that's like safety for a bit. Ah, that was close. Got the eel. Not have time for that flyfish right now. Just get rid of him now. Is coming to me. Oh, there's another one. Just don't die. Nice. I'm stuck in green ink. That movement right there. Went still. If with the Grizzco Brella I would have survived there because that's better at painting its feet. It's literally best at painting, period. The ultimate painter ever. We got Sploosh, which is also really good at escaping things, of course, but not only at escaping things. Sploosh. Yes. An interesting number for comparison here as well. I will look it up right after the game. Oh, that's Ninja out. One died. There. That's such a control. Push attacks with that and I'll pick it off them. No. Right close to Pluto. I can't reach the other one because I'm Sploosh. Nice. But we saw 12 weapons and only one of them was Grizzco Brella. That is unlucky. There's 20% to roll it every slot. Didn't know. As numbers. Lucius at 540. That is definitely more than the new Grizzco Brella. Yes, the Grizzco Brella has been changed compared to the old game. It was at 300. I don't think it is at anymore. I'll tell you more about that once I actually get to play the thing for the first time. In this game. The PvP gamers here, but you may have noticed I have that S+ badge on my splash tag. Oh no. Just got it yesterday, just in time for the season reset. Yeah, I may not do the next season. It's on a number of things. Have a game now. Focus on the game. So here is Grizzco Brella. It's unfortunate that we have an ink brush here, but we should be able to carry that ink brush just fine. But that turned out that this comp has anyway, it's absolutely ridiculous. And just there. But later. Not ideal, but we got a good start, so I can sacrifice 3x just to be done with it. Never do this Nova fishing, of course. Or when you a good start. How fast that's the dice, you love to see it. So the difference between the old Brella and the new Brella right there. Not kill the Drizzler, but that's fine. Oh, that other guy was behind there. Camera tricked me. Ah, reflux. Sure. It hit as well. I see. Compass, really not amazing. That will work for sure. Now that from this side. What's the other hit of the one who's dealing with the fish stick? Guess I'm not dealing with this one myself. Anyway, if you forgot what reflex and smart power shots, or if your target is like really big and up close, you can spam taps for even more DPS. Basically Kozuna. Because I'm not gonna miss shots from Kozuna, but even with Cohocks, like, you need to be really up in their face to hit them all three. Oh! The fish stick painted my feet, that makes sense there. I like not die to this rain immediately, okay good. Even a reflex's paint does not compete with the fish stick. The same might be true for the Grizzco Brella actually. So watching that, okay, there we go. That was my second sploosh, and only because I had sploosh I did actually go this far ahead. If I do that with a weapon that isn't insane. I can also do it from the ground there. I think just going up the wall was safer. It. Oh, I feel that it's refill. There we go. Oh, got this stuff. Never mind. That down here actually works, not gonna lie. That's quota. Right, unfortunately did not get the Grizzco Brella in the third wave. Yeah, I'll just tell you now. Splatoon 2, it did a maximum of 60 damage per shot. And now it deals a maximum of 80 damage per shot, effectively raising its DPS from 300 to 400. That is actually really good. Probably one of the best weapons in the game now, honestly. Blue I've said is 540. Her shot I believe is 360. It has more damage than Splatter Shot, it has more paint than Splatter Shot. And it also got a buff in its ink recovery frames. Because if you played the old game, you may remember that it took quite a while till you actually started recovering ink. So known as white ink, I guess, because that's what it appears like on screen. They shortened that. Which will also make this weapon a lot more flexible and not just more powerful. Even with one of the two changes, I would have already been rather happy actually. Both of them, really good. What I do not know yet is... oh, this thing like operates at range, so that is something that I kinda wanna try with resisting range. I'll do that if we can get it in wave 3 at some point. Fish over there. Oh, I didn't see they... always take the long way around in that fish corner. Because the enemies are going the short way. That's a good way to remember it, huh? Oops, that fish respawned. I will kill it again. Missed the basket. Fine. There's some wall paint here that I would really like for future waves. It is. Oh, reflux again. Jeez. Oh, 2 refluxes and a dynamo. Right, the Grizzco Brella needs to carry us here, or maybe the inkjet. Well, actually... Ugh! It's the dynamo here. You do it. This is an awkward way to turn the scrapper. Okay, nice, it's down. Oh, hey, I have some stuff here. The stinger's not spawning, I will ignore the stick for now. Okay, nice, I got some help here. Surprise that they're putting my aggro on me that I saw that. I just messed up my movement in panic. Stop dodging my shots, please. That was a bit of a scare here. Fine. What I did there on the right anyway, that was of course very dangerous and very risky. Not recommend imitating if you don't absolutely know what you're doing. What I was trying to do there is eventually kill the stinger, and whenever that happens, get out of there. And so that's good, and so I wanted to get out, and when I failed to get out due to bad inputs. Was some precision needed there. Huh, still got that mid-air, love to see it. I believe Inkjet cannot go into cannons anymore. But the alt refill, it's not quite as nice as it used to be anymore. Talking a lot about the alt game when we're just playing the new game. Look in my day! Yeah, what will Salmon Run in 20 years be like, right? Maybe still talking about how underwhelming the Grizzco Brella used to be. My flyfish kills here because I can. Another easy win. Yeah, know what also has 400 DPS with 3 Nazanos. And just a little bit under is the H3 Nazanos as well. That is if you get the perfect rhythms with both of them, of course. So they have basically 400 DPS as well as slightly under. Need a lot more work to even achieve that, because now you need perfect inputs. At the same time you're painting this, you have more startup/ending lag. Like, these are good weapons and the Grizzco Brella is even better. Once again didn't get it in wave 3, so again here, I'll split. Aerospray, that weapon used to be better than the old Grizzco Brella. Now it's definitely worse. We're here. I got him. With whatever, there's H3. Feel that I'm behind the Goldie, but we're getting used to the paths and stuff. Getting the karma there a bit. But even with a lightweight weapon, it's like really hard to catch up with the Goldie once he gets away once. That right there. If I do not have paint in my color, then I'm never catching up, period. Just zoom around the corner. Way that was seeking, I guess. The game keeps not giving me the Grizzco Brellas. And so here, that's not gonna let them yet. Okay, now I'm gonna. Wanted to get the scrapper up here. A better place to kill it than like on the ramp. Easier to get behind it. Whistler. Oh, dang. What's... Oh, it went the other way over here. Crazy. Mashing while aiming. Will throw you off quite a bit. So this Drizzler would find a way to survive. That's the ledge, that's the angle. Yep. I didn't fall off, nice. Oh hey, someone got the annoying stinger. Appreciate it. Not quite sure how to get that with being low on ink and stuff. Okay, here. Just chill. But alright, we got him in. Dang, I didn't look at quarter wave, only 6 over. How long ago did we even get it? I do not remember. Not the Grizzco Brella is like not existing for me. Play with the thing. Too little too late. I cannot kill the eel at the same time. New eel and it will be on me. Up here doesn't change the path. That there, Flyfish over there. Right, I'm not gonna make cycle, but I can get the stinger. The opening now, yep. We got the trick throw. That actually works, kills the Flyfish here as well. Got the Flyfish, I'm just gonna leave crippled for now. I have other targets. This guy. Oh, that angle was... Maybe could have gotten there just barely, but... I'm that I guess. Then the wave, Flyfish, I can kill now. I don't die to rain plus laser, plus mouth fry. Alright. That will be another nice and easy game. Probably also one of the best rotations in the game so far, honestly. The best map and the good and flexible Grizzco weapon. I am not quite sure where the rotation would rank if it were the Grizzco again instead of the Brella. The bow is also very powerful for sure, but it lacks flexibility. Flexibility is really good for these randomizers. Only time we had it was on spawning grounds, which is just completely insane map, honestly. Like, like harder to the extent that like even good weapon comps can get invalidated easily. Unless you're just getting that flyfish on grades, the stinger triangle on normal tide or whatever. Map is really not balanced. Just think a bit there about whether to do steelhead or the other things. Oh, this seems better. Oh, let's have that painting. Just barely got the other one as well. Okay, I couldn't have done this stealth alone from my position. The other player had nicely. Copy. Solo paint that, there we go. Fast, over there. They might need help, okay, no. Oh dang it, they actually died right as I unless it's a random. Luna Blaster, that was one of the weapons that I did finally get my spawning grounds 9s with. They also have that badge equipped on my splash tag. Just to show it at least once in the series. That has been the last episode that I recorded before this one, and it has been a while ago. Even well, that was a very good count. The best we even had on the map, in fact. Like, especially when having the charger at the higher hazard levels, that was like really hard. It just gets harassed so easily, and that happens at a 3-player shift essentially. With this blood charger. I think I'm just as weak as the leader pretty much. Anyway, we are on the Grizzco Brella again and got another pump. Oh, Luna, please. Oh, what happened? Didn't quite have the best angles here. These small fry spawns, dude. They're not there, I'm just surviving. You were a little bit behind, so finger is definitely on the inkjet trigger now. It won't be insane to load that steelhead with the inkjet there. This is freelance and people are gonna mess with it, so I'm not gonna do it. Get the eel, nice. Also, I really hate when I cannot get on top of the damn lids. And we still need quota, so I'm actually gonna ignore that stinger now and... It's okay. Oh, didn't need the inkjet. But if stingers or flyfish had appeared earlier than that, I would have popped it. The percent. Oh, 0.52 go. Good shit, yeah, for sure. Take this. It's fine if I leave it crippled until it slows down, or rather not leave it crippled but let someone else kill it. They suppose. myself at that one way. Not get that one cycle there. Fortunate. Go. Just stay here. Right, I don't need to refill for the mod anymore. Oh, nice eel spawn. The spawns are killing me this game, literally. Oh, my jump spot. Jump spot. The zone refuses to appear. But that is fine since we are doing an extra long session this time. You know, that's one thing I kinda hope for, and that is that we eventually get to add more badges to splash tags. You could do like fun things, like add the weapon badges for the rotation to it every time you happen to have them from playing enough PvP with those weapons. There's our focus in a meter. We can find him soon. With how fast I'm getting matches right now, it's really hard finding time to talk about the things I wanted to talk about. We into done anyway. We might also get a giant tornado at some point. Which blaster do I have? The now blaster, right? Yeah. I just noticed a range blaster here as well. Definitely do not have the clash, that's for sure. Comp is like actually bad on single target DPS. It's gonna be fine because it's just gonna nicely. Oh, there's a... Oh yeah. Yeah, at some point here, because it will be hard to clear with this. I have the He is not on me somehow. Yeah, this is the booyah. He got stuck in the car somehow. It's again, hopefully we can finish this. Nope. That's really unfortunate. Wave 2, dang, her rank's gonna suffer. Leva basically didn't play the game. How do you get 83 power X with any of these weapons? Dead for too long and no revive doesn't that much attention. As I've said, that compared to single target DPS problems. It definitely doesn't. We have ballpoint and 3 other thing weapons. Am I right? No? Oh, man. Was the one behind the other, I believe, that slapped me there. Maybe it will move. I'm just getting killing it, alright. That's two. Face. This down, okay. That is targeting me, I can fly fish. This is on me. Got it too. Our X here. Action is rather slow. As long as you maintain control over that middle, you'll be fine. Dang it, what are you doing with our X? Okay. This was the worst loadout I've had in a long time, actually. What I'm referring to here is people are very scared of this wave, or think it's dumb or whatever. Do not agree with that, I think it's easy. Gets hard because they play it too passively. And that is where I started it as well. A variant of it I find hard is like Kozuna. Normal one if you don't get exceptionally bad luck with buses. It's usually a free wave. Physics, hello. Well, I cannot get another lid, at least I got a skillet here. Not allow that rain. And this was also, I guess, one of the harder iterations of it, because stuff. We still manage just fine. Can always use specials if we need to. Pretty much all specials are good on this wave. The dynamo. Cannot drop just yet. Okay, thanks for now. Kill that car. Really nice if someone could do that stinger. Doesn't look like anyone is coming. Play fish over there and seems useless. Ugh! Weak. Let's use that now. Still need 2 million eggs. Bring over basket, please. I'm missing again. If anything other than Dynamo, we probably have it because I can actually move. Especially that is more impactful than Wave Breaker with a weapon that already kills lessers. Oh well. The next one. And we get to exchange the team. Blaster. This is an interesting combat time. As long as Chainsaw Man knows what he's doing. Really expecting the Bamboo to be one dead weapon slot pretty much. No, it's Bamboo. No one knows how to play that weapon. Even those that do are struggling with it. Anyway, definitely my primary job to just get through lessers here with the Flash Blaster. Apart against lessers. Oh, come on. Any lessers walked over that. And the Clash Paint is like, just not great to begin with. Water brush. Also the 169 gal, that is 50% of the comp that I got my first 9s with. On this wonderful map here. No one is actually here to hit the steelhead. should deal with the first ones. Get me up there. I'll use the search again to dodge the missile. There we go. Oh, that special did, but... Ugh! I'm alive. Have one less, whatever this will be. Wait, I'm hearing a trace stringer, there it is. Yeah, wave 3 Grizzco Brella, there we go, we found it. The question is, will we actually find a Kildona? Actually, if we do, then we might not have Grizzco Brella in the testing range anymore. Ugh. I guess it's a win-win situation. There's a lot of yields. I have 2 wave breakers, so I meant to throw it up there, not down. That means, I guess we have to do this the hard way still, right? Just a little space there. This jump is also rather dangerous. If you don't get enough altitude, you're just gonna bounce off the unit die. Oh, get me this Drizzler. Ah, that saved it. Try that again. Right. Really huge if you can line up Drizzler quick kills. Wave's over, I'll use this. I cannot reach them from here. Not from here. Yes, that works. I need to jump. Okay, so now that means we can actually get the Grizzco Brella for a bit here. And so we had, yeah, just over 2,000. I think I actually end this episode here. Before I do that, I run with a weapon for a bit. Yeah, that is 80 damage up close. 75 from here, okay, so definitely falls off. How is that still 80 now? Yeah, then 45 here. Okay, there is definitely some RNG involved. That like every pellet is like 15. See the number changing ever so slightly there. That doesn't get lost in the recording, those frames. Sometimes that at the same time, sometimes they don't. Yet. Let me also try this. Can actually DPS inflate with this. You like just use this to mow down lessers pretty much. This was also a thing in the old game. It made the Grizzco Brella actually for dealing with small lessers. Worked like fine as a discount Grizzco Blaster in Rush as well, for that reason. Just was a little bit tricky on ink management because of the ink recovery delay. You had to plan that a bit more. Yeah, look at that. The recovery delay is like completely gone pretty much. Like, I'm swimming and I'm refilling immediately. This is absolutely perfect. I didn't think it would be this good actually, but here we are. It is this good. Yeah, if you are too far away from steelheads, it might still happen that you might fail 1 cycles. On Hydro Plant at least it's easy to get close to him. Anyway, 60 or 80 it's still always a tilt on the chance, but Cohocks will definitely die faster and I guess. And then the paint, of course I've mentioned it, this is the best painter in the game. Look at this. Reflux cannot keep up with this ever. That's also true for Wilds. Look at this. Something I've already read on Twitter is a really good Salmon Run player saying that Grizzco Blaster be the worst Grizzco weapon now. Which may or may not be a hot take, I don't know. But it's definitely a take, and the Grizzco Blaster is still very good. Yeah, but that should give you an indication at how freaking good the Grizzco Brella is now. Don't get me wrong, it was the actually like fine in the art game. It's amazing but fine. It only gets annoying if you get like 4 of them at the same time or something. But like exactly 1 of them is always good in every comp. Yeah, now you would even be happy with getting 4 of them because the thing is just insane. Okay, I've said I'm gonna stop the recording here. I will go record another episode right now. We will probably find 2 Kozunas, maybe 3. So yeah, have a good one and see you tomorrow for the next one.